In this short video I will show you how to tell the difference between a male and female cricket. This here is an adult female cricket. Adult female crickets are quite often larger than male crickets, and I don't know if you can see, but there is a distinct three-banded point sticking out from the back end. The two fin points are used for wing control, and the black main point sticking out is actually the ovary depositor. Now females, if you given the right circumstances, will stick that into substrate where they'll lay their eggs. You can quite often tell that with females, they quite often get bigger, and this means once they get bigger, when they're an adult, this means that they're getting full of eggs. Females can lay up to 25 eggs an hour, and this could equal out to many thousands of babies depending on the number of females and males you have. Brown crickets have got quite a good temperament for keeping. I do know that from friends that they quite often prefer brown crickets as opposed to black crickets, because the black crickets tend to be a bit tougher and they do tend to fight back. But in terms of keeping crickets, I strongly suggest probably the black crickets, because they are far slower moving. But if you wanted to try a mix, then definitely try a mix. They can stay together, and you can put them together and they will get on. Quite often you'll find they stick together in groups of the same species, but I went to the pet shop today and I found a mixed box of species. As you can see, the back end of it is very heavy, and she's dragging that quite a lot over my shirt. This shows how heavy she is. You can see at the back you've got the long black point, and that is the ovary depositor. Now the triangular pieces above the body are the wings. Crickets are very interesting animals, and they make great pets. Their life cycle is around 8 weeks, which isn't too bad, and they are quite cheap. A box of let's say 40 or 50 in the UK, well, in my area it costs around £2. As you can see, crickets are very easy to handle. This female especially is used to being handled, and she's used to human contact. In a minute I'm going to find you a male to show you the difference between male and female. The main difference is this ovary depositor. Quite often females, as she was doing there, put their legs to clean the ovary depositor. I shall put it back and I'll get you a male to have a look at. Here we have a young male, or an adult male cricket. This is the brown species of cricket. As you can see, compared to the female, this is a lot smaller specimen. and also compared to the female, you can see that the wings are much larger. Now, males use their wings to create a chirping sound. This chirping sound attracts females from which they can breed. Now, in my experience, quite often big males produce the loudest sound, and they'll often find patches like up on top of rocks or wood where the big males will chirp, which will attract the females. And I've seen in my experience sort of fighting, and quite often the bigger males will push off the smaller males off. Crickets are very easy to handle. You can see here that you've got your two prongs, which is quite normal for crickets to have two prongs. The difference between male and female is that males have two prongs and they're generally smaller, and also they have quite large wing cases from which they use to produce the chirp. So this is an adult male brown cricket. Here we have a juvenile black cricket. You can see on the back, you can see the mini ovipositor. When she begins to develop and mature, she will molt, and the ovipositor size will increase. Like the brown crickets, the rule of size and small wing cases is quite common.